Breaking Dawn Part 2, the last film in the Twilight series, absolutely dominating the global box office, taking in an astounding $340.9 million in its first weekend. That's a sum which is sure to please Breaking Dawn distributor Summit Entertainment and its parent company, Lionsgate. The fourth and final Twilight film earned $141.3 million at the domestic box office and dialed up $199.6 million in international grosses. As the studio noted in its estimate, that's the second highest domestic weekend opening for a Twilight film, just shy of the $142.8 million that New Moon brought in over the same time period in 2009. The franchise as a whole has now claimed 3 of the top 10 openings of all time, with Breaking Dawn Part 2 coming in at number 8. Lionsgate was also quick to point out that it became the first studio to release 2 movies that opened to over $125 million in the same year. In March, Lai Hong-se released The Hunger Games and watched its domestic total top $152 million on opening weekend. But Breaking Dawn was hardly the only film to entice moviegoers this weekend. Skyfall, the latest of Daniel Craig's Bond movies, set a record for that franchise, breaking in $669.2 million since its global debut. Now in its second week in the States, director Sam Mendes's brooding take on 007 has passed $161.3 million at the domestic box office. Bond's take pushed Sony to its best year ever, surpassing $4 billion in global ticket sales. Elsewhere, Steven Spielberg's Lincoln continued to charm audiences, earning $21 million in its first week of wide release at the domestic box office. The Oscar contender, starring Daniel Day-Lewis, brought in an average of $11,831 per theater,